Hey guys, I'm posting a video today to teach you how to get ebooks and e-audiobooks onto your devices at home through the library, all for free. What I'm showing you today is how to download the app Libby onto your devices. If you cannot find Libby on your device, it means your device might be a little bit older and you would just search for Overdrive. It's the same service, it's the same content. Libby is just the newer version and available on the newer devices. Overdrive works the same way and lets you get to the same content. It just is a little bit older and doesn't have all of the features that Libby has. So what do you need to start using Overdrive or Libby? You need a library card, and you need a library card with the library system of Lancaster County. If you already have a card, you'll want to get that before you proceed in the video because you will need the number. If you don't have a card, I've posted a link to a form that you can fill out to apply for a card digitally. You'll want to stop the video, go do that form, and wait till you have your library card to proceed. You will also need the device that you plan on reading these items on. Make sure that device is charged. We will be installing software. And keep in mind that this tutorial will apply to anyone using Overdrive. I work at the Ephrata Public Library, but you could also be using this if you go to another library. I was working on an iPad when I recorded this footage. It should apply to you across the board. The only technology this won't apply to is an e-reader. If there are e-reader users who are interested in having a tutorial, please comment below and let me know. If there's interest, I will record another one, but I don't want to waste my time if nobody's looking. So we're going to get started. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is download the Libby app. To do that, we want to open the App Store. Right now, I am using an iPad to show you how to do this. So I am using the Apple App Store. If you are using an Android device, you would be going to Google Play. So I'm tapping on the App Store, and in here, I'm going to choose Search. Search is located in the bottom right-hand corner on my screen. I'm tapping into the gray bar, and I'm going to search for Libby. Libby by Overdrive is the app that you want to download. It's the second option on my screen. Normally, apps would say Get if you've never downloaded the app before. Mine has been downloaded before, so I'm actually pulling it down from the Apple Cloud. So I waited for it to download. As you can see, it downloaded very quickly, and now I'm going to open it. If you are looking for Libby on your home screen, I'm going to go to my home, and on my second page, I'm not sure which page it will be on your device, you are looking for this little purple icon that's supposed to be a little girl reading a book. The first time you open Libby, you will see a screen that looks like this. First question, do you have a library card? If you're watching this video, I'm assuming yes, but just like I said at the beginning of the video, you can sign up for a card by going to the link in the description. On here, I'm going to choose I'll search for a library. I know there are other options. I find they don't work very well, so I'm going to say I'll search for a library. And where it says library name, I am entering Ephrata Public Library. Okay. You may have seen that it was flashing on and off on my screen. That's why I'm stopping typing. It's recommending what it thinks I'm searching for. And you can see it says Ephrata Public Library, and it has our library's address. We are under the library system of Lancaster County. All of the libraries in Lancaster County are listed under here. So we all share an Overdrive. So whether you're searching for Ephrata or Lidditz, you will end up at Library System of Lancaster County. I'm tapping on that. And so it has put us into the Library System of Lancaster County, and now it's asking for a library card. You have to enter a library card from Library System of Lancaster County. If you were trying to enter a library card from somewhere else, it would not recognize it, and you would need to search for that library system or that library and get hooked with them. So I'm going to put enter library account details, and I will be cutting this next part, so I'm going to explain. You will tap into where it says card number, and you are going to enter the number on the back of your library card. You will enter that number with no spaces, and then click sign in. Okay, so once you've entered that library card number, it will show you a screen like this, and then you're going to say next. You will be brought to the Library System of Lancaster County Overdrive or Libby page. What you're seeing are items that you would be able to check out through our library system. If you scroll down, you'll see lots of different suggestions for items that are popular or call-outs for specific types of books. And when you get down to here, it even shows you breakout of genres. I'm going to scroll back to the top because for this lesson today, I want to find an item that's available right now. The reason that's important is because Overdrive or Libby is not a multi-user access platform. Translation, it works like library books. If you want an item and it's already checked out to someone else and we don't have any other copies, you have to put a hold on it and wait your turn. So in Overdrive, if I want something right this minute, I can tell it under the preferences. So in the green bar, there is a preferences button with a plus sign next to it. I'm going to tap on there, and where it says availability everything, I'm going to tap on everything, and I'm going to switch it to items that are available now. And then I'm going to say apply preferences. Once those preferences are applied, I'm now only seeing content that I can get right now, this minute. So as I scroll down, I'm going to pick a book to show you how to check it out. So I'm going to grab this one. And another way you can tell a book is available right now is by the word borrow. If the item was not available, it would say place a hold. So I'm going to tap on borrow. So this screen gives you an overview of what you're doing. So it says you have borrowed Turbo 23 for 14 days. You can open the book, keep browsing, or go to shelf. For this example, I'm going to open my book. And this is very important. It's now asking you what type of file you need to read this book on. Once you choose your file type, there is no going back until the book is returned and you either check it out again or move on to a new book. So if you are using anything other than a Kindle, you would choose Libby, this app. What that means is when you go to read the book, you are going to open Libby and it will be stored there. If you are on a Kindle, you would choose Kindle and it will walk you through a different process. In this example, I am using an iPad, so I am going to choose Libby, parentheses, this app. And there's my book. So I can read it just by swiping on the page to advance or tapping. Tapping works as well. Okay. If you ever want to leave this screen and you don't want to just press the home button, you tap the middle of the screen. It will give you all of your menus and you can press the back button in the top left. You will also find any of your other menus by tapping the middle screen. So if you press the three-line menu in the top right corner, you can choose chapters, bookmarks, and more importantly, you can choose reading settings. And if you need a larger font, you can find that in here. So where it says text scale, I could make that larger or smaller right in this menu. Okay, when I'm done, I'm just pressing the back button. I can also just tap on the book and it will bring me back in. When I want rid of these menus, I can tap the middle of the screen again and it dismisses them. When I'm ready to leave the book, I'm tapping middle of the screen and the back button in the top left corner. And we're back to my loans page, and this shows me the books that I currently have checked out. Loans means stuff you have right now. Holds are books that you are waiting for, books that you have placed a hold on and you are waiting your turn. Okay. At the bottom of the screen, it shows you the option of library or shelf. The difference is library is where you go when you want to look for more books. So I could just search for another title or find something else. Shelf is to view the items that I have checked out and to continue reading them. Another question I get is how to return items early. Why would you want to return an item early? Well, it's set up very much like our library is. So the longer you hold on to the book, the longer someone else can't read it. So some people would like to return it early so it can move on to the next person, or just so it can free up their account and they can check out more materials. If you want to return an item before the due date, you click on Manage Loan, and in here, there's a Return Early option. You would tap on that and it will send the item back and move it along the hold list if there are holds, or put it back on the virtual shelf so someone else can get it. If you choose not to return items early, they will automatically go back at the end of your checkout time. Now that you know how to check out an ebook, I'm going to show you how to check out an e-audiobook. The first thing we need to do is go back to the library. So in the lower left corner, we're going to tap Library. Now we're seeing our selection page again. If you wanted to search by title, you could tap into the search bar at the top and type what you're looking for. I'm going to search for Harry Potter. When you do a search, you get a result list for things close to what you've searched for. So in my case, I'm seeing everything that is keyword with Harry Potter. You could also search for an author if you wanted to. I am looking to check out an audiobook. So when I'm looking at the results page, when I look at the first result, I see that it says audio underneath the cover of the book, and it has a picture of 2 earbuds. That's how I know that this is an e-audiobook and not an e-book. I'm tapping on the one with the headphones, and just like before, I can tell it's available for me to check out because it says borrow. I'm going to tap on borrow. It shows me an overview page of what I'm doing, and I'm tapping borrow again. Now I'm going to choose to open my audiobook. When I'm ready to listen to it, I will tap the play button and it will begin playing the book. There is no selection of file type like with an ebook. Audiobooks always open in the Libby app. I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to go to my shelf, and here I can see that overview of everything I have checked out. I have 2 ebooks and I have an audiobook. You would return audiobooks the same way as an ebook. You can check out a total of 5 items in Libby or Overdrive at one time. If you want another item and you already have 5, you will either need to wait for one of your due dates to expire and send the item back, or return the item early. That's all I have to go over with Libby and Overdrive. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'd be happy to answer them. If you have any requests for other things you would like to learn, feel free to leave those in the comments as well. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.